St. Louis First Forecast.
Good evening, St. Louis. This is your video forecast from St. Louis First Forecast. My name is Matt Witt, Chief Forecaster here at St. Louis First Forecast. This is your video forecast for February 2nd, 2014. We've got a winter storm coming up on Tuesday and Tuesday night. We're going to get down to the details in just a few minutes. First of all, the current temps across the bi-state area reading pretty steady at around 25 degrees or so. 22 in St. Louis, 22 in Councilville, 21 in Edwardsville, 20 in Belleville, 23 down in Waterloo down there, and we got 26 down there right inside of Hillsborough. Now, those temperatures are going to be steady. It's not going to be too cold as we got a warm air just easing it. But we're going to get all the way down as that cold front slides tonight, all the way down tonight to 9 degrees for that low tonight. It's going to be very cold. It's going to be very steady, though. There's not going to be any winds or wind chill factors with this one. All right, now we're going to go through our timeline for the storm in just a second. Let's go to our current temps right now and the current forecast. 5 to 10 miles per hour wind gusts. Current degrees right now is 24 in St. Louis with a northwest wind approaching at 5 to 10, and our humidity is steady at 32%, and our barometric pressure is rising at 30.59. Now we're going to get to the night tonight dry. We're going to get to tomorrow dry. Tomorrow's dry as well. And then comes Tuesday, and that's the storm system I especially have been watching out for about a week now. I've been mentioning it, for about a week now that we could have a significant winter storm on our hands. It doesn't look as big as our last one we had last month with 12 plus inches, but it will create a moderate to high impact to the roads between about Tuesday afternoon through about Wednesday afternoon. So we're going to keep you tracked on that. Remember to tune in to St. Louis First Forecast for that storm and details. Let's go to our look at live Doppler radar, and this is our national live radar. This is our national view. Now, for one thing, we got two systems we're looking at. First one is just south of our viewing area, places like Fredericktown, Farmington, Atlanta, Georgia, areas like that. This little southwestern low pressure right here, it's sliding off to the northeast. And it kind of missed St. Louis today due to number one, the track, and number two, we had a lot of dry air in St. Louis. Now, as that happened, even if it got just a slight bit north, the dry air kind of just melted it down in the atmosphere and it just pushed it south. Now, this storm system is going to not even clip us tonight, and it's just going to keep going northeast until it gets to the coast of New York and places like New York, Virginia, places like that. So it's going to slide out of here with no issue. But we're looking at one thing. First of all, right here across the the California area here, this is our next storm system highlighted in yellow right here. This is the storm system we are watching for Tuesday. So we're going to watch that for Tuesday as much as possible. So here comes that storm system on Tuesday. Now there's two elements. Number one is the low pressure from the Gulf of Mexico, and the other one is from the California coast. Now those two are going to combine to create a massive low pressure system. Now watch what happens. We're going to get this Gulf moisture right here, you guys see? Gulf moisture. We're going to drag it up here just a little bit, and we're just going to drag it right about here. Alright, we're going to stop there. So that Gulf moisture right there is going to combine with that California coast moisture. It's going to bring us and just going to create a wall of moisture for St. Louis metro area. All snow until the onset sleet, and then it comes to snow. So we're going to think mixed likely for the beginning of the precipitation, and it's going to change all over to snow Tuesday afternoon into the evening hours. So not a lot of sleet going on until you get to our southern counties. Alright, let's go to our weather headlines for today. Your weather headlines: storm today in southern Missouri. It's not going to clip us nearly at all, actually, in southern Missouri. But then comes that next system, and that next system that we're watching very well, actually. We have been watching for the next week. Winter storm Tuesday morning through Tuesday afternoon, and we're looking at that right now. We're looking at our accumulations. We're going to go through a chart in just a minute. But right now, it looks like 3 to 6 inches in the immediate metro area, and less as you get down to the south, and more snow as you get to the north. You can possibly have up to 8 inches up there when you get to Quincy, Illinois, and places like that. So we're going to keep on the lookout for that. These are just preliminary numbers. This system is not even on land yet, so like we said, the models need to kind of adjust to it. They have been adjusting so much even today. So we're just we're trying to find a little bit of an average for precipitation amounts. So we're thinking in general 3 to 6 is probably good, with us being kind of in the middle to low end of that 3 to 6 number, so about 4 inches in St. Louis is entirely possible with the storm system. Alright, so here comes our precipitation type outlook. Now this is our outlook for February 4th and 5th. This is something we're certain about as of right now. We're kind of getting to the point where we can produce these maps. Finally, it took so much longer than we thought. Alright, so for places St. Louis County to Jefferson County, anything north of Jefferson County, we're going to be in that snow line. So anywhere around here, this is the snow. Alright, so places from St. Louis up to the north, this is our snow line. This is our snow band that stretches all the way from the east coast all the way to northern Kansas, central Kansas, that area right there. Then as you go down south, you get that south of the freezing line. Places like Jefferson County, Perry County, Monroe County, areas like that in our viewing area, this is the thin ice line that we produced last night. This right here is going to be the ice line right here. Ice means you have a chance for sleet and freezing rain more than snow. So that's going to be a pretty treacherous ice storm down there right by Cape Girardeau in that area. And as you go even south of that, you can see that rain, and that's just going to be a solid glimpse of rain right there. Nothing to worry about down there. You know, of course, you got Georgia, Alabama, you know, Atlanta. Those areas right there, you're just going to receive all rain with this system. Okay, so let's get down to our precipitation amounts. This is our snowfall amounts. Now, these are beginning numbers. They're preliminary, so these are subject to change at any time between now and Tuesday. We will definitely keep you updated, but as of right now, this is how it's looking. So potential snowfall accumulations Tuesday afternoon. Once you go, we're going to start with the south. So as you go to the south, where most of that mixing occurs, once you get mixed, basically when you get sleet in the atmosphere, it just cuts down your snow totals a whole bunch. So anywhere south of Middle Jefferson County, this kind of stretch right here, this area right here, 1 to 3 inches of snow and sleet is expected down there. So it's a combined accumulation of snow and sleet. So 1 to 3 inches of a pretty good sleet and snowstorm down there. That's going to be a high impact event down there. Now as you kind of grudge your way up to St. Louis, this strip right here from places like Effingham, St. Louis, Columbia, down here in this middle stretch right here, anywhere north of Jefferson County, you're going to see about 3 to 6 inches of snow. I'm emphasizing the middle number of that, so I'm going with 3 to 4 inches possible. The 6 inches definitely on the high side. We're definitely watching this track. If it shifts more south, we're going to get some of that snow. So we're just going to keep track on that. And here comes that dry slot, here comes that dry slot, and that's why we're kind of in that middle part. So we're going to have warnings to the south for ice. We're going to have warnings to the north for snow. We're going to be right in the middle of that dry slot, and we're going to see 6 to 8 inches of snow potentially up there as well. So we're going to keep an eye on this forecast. We're going to fine tune it as we get through the night tonight and overnight tomorrow, and we'll have a basically kind of final forecast by tomorrow night. Alright, so our future cast. Here comes this next storm. It's going to building in, and watch. Right here, this is Tuesday afternoon. This little dry slot comes in, and we're going to advance it just a little bit more. Here comes that bulk of moisture. It's kind of sifting through St. Louis. And then watch what happens as we get to the evening. This dry slot kind of develops right here. And this thing right here, this dry slot is a monster, and this thing is out of here by Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So we're going to see that dry slot kind of combine into St. Louis. That's why we're not receiving as high totals as we originally thought in St. Louis. 3 to 6 inches will do it for a good number in St. Louis. Due to that dry slot. When you have a very big storm or a low pressure system, there's always a dry slot accompanied with it, and it looks to be riding right along south of St. Louis in I-44 corridor, that area right there. So pretty simple shut off by Tuesday evening in St. Louis. So anyway, tonight's forecast tonight in St. Louis, low of 8 degrees, northwest winds approaching at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and mostly cloudy skies, and basically we're just riding along that cold line. Tomorrow's forecast for you guys. Tomorrow's forecast, hey, it's going to be a little bit warmer, not as much though. 33 degrees will do for the high tomorrow. AM clouds, PM sun. And guess what? Those clouds roll back in tomorrow evening, and that storm system kind of rolls back in Tuesday evening. Our 7-day forecast for you guys. We're going to keep an eye on the skies in the next few days. Monday's high is 33. Tuesday's high is 30 with that PM snow moving back in. Wednesday looks to be cloudy at this time. 24 degrees will do it for the high Wednesday. Then we go to Thursday, 14. Friday, 22. Saturday and Sunday we're watching a potential for another storm system that probably looking like snow at this point to raid the St. Louis area, and we're going to do some more snow there. So we're going to keep an eye on that Tuesday system for you guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, let us know at St. Louis Forecast. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great night, St. Louis.